Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Yes, that's right, it's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people. Featuring, as always, the Gentleman Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey.
How you doing?
Nice. My heterosexual life mate, Dave.
Yellow. Doggy.
Fun. Oh my gosh. And the ever-loving, ever-changing AJ.
What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Right on. Hey.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Quiet down.
Okay, stop bowing, Dave. Okay, come on, relax. Okay.
Bowing?
Yeah, I see you. Relax.
That's more of a curtsy. But
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
That's true.
Oh, I wouldn't
Okay.
mind
All right,
curtsying.
fair.
I can do great curtsies.
Yeah, I bet you can.
I can. If you want to see my curtsy, invite me to your wedding.
That's true. Yes. What?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Old school.
Just want to say that's what AJ brings to the wedding is a giant horn.
Damn Skippy.
And he just waits for the most important points when it's like, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to bring it. Hey, what are you doing, AJ? We're trying to get married here. Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about today. Although, kind of, a little bit.
Actually, it's helped me make feel better. So
That's true.
Part
That's
of our
true.
discussion.
We are talking about shit that is rubbing us the wrong way these days. Just things. Starting with greedflation. I'm sick of it. It's nonsense.
What are you calling it?
Whatever it's called. Greedflation.
I call
Things
it
being so expensive.
Shrinkflation.
Shrinkflation. Yeah.
That's what they're calling
Yeah,
it.
I do
on the
need some
TikTok.
context. I have to admit, the greenflation.
Yeah. and I'm
Greed.
Oh,
Greed. I heard green, so I thought it was like a whole environmental thing or something.
It's the color green that is causing everything to get higher and higher.
Green.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is that classic trope from the Americans. Yeah.
No, just how expensive everything is now, and how there's this constant narrative is things will cool and become cheaper one day, and then they
That's
clearly
not how
don't.
it happens, though.
No, it never
I
becomes
understand.
That's not how
cheaper.
it
Your
happens.
salaries
I'm aware.
increase to help combat the actual expenses.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying the situation.
You
where
were
it
That's what
describing.
people
Sucks.
say.
Yeah.
Oh no, it does suck. Like I have to admit, like I go out to get and I think I've already said this like 20 times on the episodes through our course of discussions, but
At least.
like I go out and I'm just picking up, you know what, dinner for tonight, do things for snacks.
Yeah.
$50
Easy.
at a grocery store.
See, you got to shop at the right places, man.
Nah, man, I don't think it matters anymore.
I don't
Well,
know.
I have to
went,
admit,
see,
yeah, in
I
some
went
cases.
to. I would make case in point. I went to Fresco the other day,
Yep.
and I walked out, and they show you on your bill how much did you save today, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Apparently I saved $11, $12. You just
Nice.
gotta
Okay,
buy,
but-
you gotta
but-
buy the right shit.
But let me ask you, when they say you save this amount of money based on what? Right? Like, is
Based
it just
on-
numbers
based off
they're
of-
telling you?
well,
that, hey,
based
make you
off
feel
of
better, right?
the quote unquote regular price.
Yeah, no, to be honest, in
the
this
suggested manufacturer's
Yes.
retail
Oh, okay.
price. I don't
Yeah.
know what you want me to call
Well,
it.
I'm just saying, like, is it like whatever their prices are? You know what I mean? Like, they could just say whatever they want. Like, hey, they could charge you, $1,000 for an iPad and say, hey, it's on sale for $995. You saved $5 when, you know what I mean? Like,
You're still
it's their
saving $4 or
numbers.
$5 there.
To be honest, yeah.
but based on their specs. Anyways, okay, fine. You say.
I love how pissed off you are.
I told you, I'm
You
pissed
are
off.
Very
Jesus
irritated. Just
Well, it's 'cause-
I think it's because I'm
you
working.
shop at places like fucking Metro and
Well,
shit,
yeah,
though.
I do.
Like Metro's
They're the
fucking
worst.
I have to
the
admit,
worst in the
They
first
are.
place.
They are.
one
really
thing I
bad.
like about Metro, I can go in, get quick food for the evening, and a few alcoholic beverages.
That's true. That is a
You can do
nice
that. You can do that there.
convenience for sure.
But
Well,
sorry,
I
that's
think
funny.
you know what it is. Being in the retail environment as constantly as I am being at Culco, I think I'm just seeing it more.
That's the cult code too,
Rapaciously.
because again, they have all of these name brands,
Right.
right? When you forego the name brand and you buy the house brand,
Mm-hmm.
that gives you a couple bucks off too, right?
It can. Yeah.
I could have paid $4.49 for a bottle of fucking Heinz ketchup,
Yeah.
or $2.29 for a bottle
For
of Compliments
RC.
fucking ketchup, basically.
Yeah,
that tastes the exact goddamn same.
But it doesn't.
Tastes same to me.
But it doesn't.
But it does.
But it
does.
No, it
definitely
depends. Like there are.
I'm not saying one's
differences.
better than the other. Just they don't taste the same.
The other thing to look at is
That's
It tastes just as good.
mustard tastes the same to me. Like I don't care. Like you could put any mustard in front of me.
mustard's the
I
same.
probably
Yeah.
I
Mustard's the
couldn't
same.
tell
French's
the
mustard,
difference.
$5.
Yeah,
Fucking
compliments, whatever.
$2.49,
You make
man.
fucking mustard in your
Mayonnaise?
bathtub. I probably
No.
could taste it. You know what I mean?
No, mayonnaise is the same.
No.
Compliments mayonnaise.
I'm
is
afraid
just
it's
fine.
No, I gotta be with
Just
Dave on this
fine.
one. No,
Just
way.
fine.
I
Nope.
can't. Like I almost feel I can't.
It
even
has
say
to be a Hellman's for
Yeah,
me.
because if I have like a no-name
The
brand
more you
mayonnaise, it
guys
almost tastes
talk,
bad.
You guys are starting to look a little more like the Monopoly guy. Coming from somebody who's supposed to be a cheap bastard over here.
I know.
I'm a cheap bastard, but I'm sorry. Yeah, no, mayonnaise is one of those things for me that no, it has to be Hellman.
Yeah, I won't touch it if it's
Yeah.
like another
Really?
brand.
It's like
I'm not
maple
kidding.
syrup.
I used to
But
be
probably-
like
okay.
now if it's like a Miracle Whip or some shit. See, there are certain things I will agree on.
Yeah. Will
Yeah.
you have like a no-name
Like
Miracle
cereal?
Whip? Will you have a no-name Miracle Whip?
No.
Oh, see,
That doesn't taste right. Or like no name cereal.
I love that he was just
Agreed.
bitching us about the
Like,
mayonnaise.
Cinnamon crunchy squares. Right? No, that doesn't taste like cinnamon toast crunches.
It definitely does not.
No.
Yeah, I agree. You know what the worst offender of that is fucking Walmart's in the US because they've got like these massive packs
Oh,
of
they're
like
like the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just these giant bags of fake cereals.
You can get 'em here,
You can buy
too.
for like $3. Can you? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And that's all they are. They're just
They
artificial.
have like Fruit Hoops,
yeah, Fruit Hoops or whatever. you know,
corn paps.
fruity
Corn
Peebles
Paps.
or something like
No.
that.
Paps.
Yeah.
I have to admit, they make a very nice. I can't remember the exact brand, but one of those honey cereals.
Okay.
I believe I know what you're talking
Golden
about.
Grahammies.
No, they were the puff. The
Oh yeah.
I can't remember.
Oh,
the-
honey,
Sugar Crisp.
Sugar Crisp.
Yeah.
They had
remember those?
they make a very good no-name Sugar Crisp. I
Okay.
have to give
I guess
Walmart credit.
certain
Okay.
things you can get away with.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
sorry.
Like,
Theirs is
that
better.
proprietary flavor of Fruit Hoops. You know, corn logs, Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Fruit Hoops.
Yeah.
Corn logs, Fruit Hoops. That very distinct flavor that you get, you can't copy that.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's
pretty. Yeah. So
Yeah, they cornered that market, and they pumped it in our fucking mouths all through our childhood.
Yeah, I was never a huge fan.
Not my favorite, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I have to say, growing up for me, it was always the cinnamon toast crunchy thingies.
Hell yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's the best.
back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
I think A, you have to shop smart,
Okay,
right?
Yeah,
You have to find the what you would quote unquote deals. Yeah, it's not a deal as to what it was 2 years ago. Maybe it's the same price as it was 2 years ago now that it's on sale. Like, what did I get? You go into the Fresh Co and it's like buy 2 loaves of bread and get them for $2.50, or buy one and pay $3.65 or whatever the regular price is.
Yeah, that always annoys me that you have to buy 2. I'm like, I don't.
It's
I don't need 2 though.
Well,
I need
if you do though,
one.
but if you do,
Yeah, but see, that's the
it's worth it if you
No.
do. Throw a
It's just-
fucking loaf of bread in the freezer.
but it
Yeah.
does kind of suck, you know what
It's
I mean?
just
Like,
what-
if you just
yeah.
want one, why can't I just pay like what it would cost for one instead of more?
Sometimes you can in those deals at Fresco. It'll be like 2 for $5, and then you'll read the fine print,
And-
or 1 for $2.50.
Yeah.
at
Right.
you know Costco, if you can't even buy like one thing of muffins, you have to buy 2 for their deal. So it's like 2 for $10 or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot buy
Oh, it's-
one.
yeah,
They're not
yeah. They have
allowed.
a lot of that, like the
Right.
chips. You have to buy
Yeah.
like the big bags of chips. You got to buy 3 bags
Yeah,
to get the deal.
exactly. Right.
But
Yeah.
you can't just buy one.
Right. No.
Yeah.
You have to buy 3.
Yeah.
I think when I
Yeah.
become ruler of the world, I'm going to instill that as a requirement. You're not allowed to have that type of deal. No.
I agree. I think that's a good. That should be like
If
second
you put
or
up
third
that,
rule.
I will
think,
kill everybody in the higher executive wing thing.
And number
I love
2, you got to shut up at the right spots, man. Because Dave and I were talking about this before we started the broadcast here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm old school like that broadcast. Old timer radio.
Here comes AJ with his broadcast today.
And number 2,
I'm not even going to attempt this.
Dave and I were talking, and even before all of this inflation thing went down, I used to go into No Frills, and
Yeah.
it would be more than Freshco,
Oh yeah, for sure.
right? And it's the value of
Quote unquote
quote unquote value mart of that
of
that
Loblaws.
company's- Yeah.
Right.
So Dave's saying, "Oh, I go into No Frills and pay $50. I'd
Yeah.
probably go into Freshco and pay $35."
I hope
It's
you're
You
right.
entirely
gotta
possible.
shop. I'm not dissing to shop wherever the fuck you want to shop, Moneybags. But
Well, it's more about location. No
Yeah.
license.
fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
I got that card.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I got my. You know what?
It's not my fault.
No. It's not his fault. It's one of those for me things. I got this. I get out of anything for free. By the
Right.
way,
Wow.
did I mention I have a tumor?
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't even think
It's
about
true.
that.
Yeah.
That doesn't even
It's like,
come
yeah,
in.
I can. Yeah, I have to shop there because I got a tumor.
Because I got a
got a tumor. That's how it-
But
yeah, it's where I get the best. stuff, I guess.
I'm also just talking people in general because I saw this.
Yeah.
I saw this tiki-talkie the other day, and
Oh,
it was
shit.
it
Well,
was
there's
two,
your first
it was
mistake.
two,
Really?
It was two
Wow.
girls from London,
Okay.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
and they're walking down the street, and they're just like, "We just paid $15 for 2 bags of chips." Blah blah blah. First of all, you ain't shopping at the right spot because they're fucking
Yeah.
walking out of a gas station,
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
right?
No more
Like,
buying. Listen, folks, you want cheap chips? Don't buy them at convenience stores and gas stations. It's a
I
bad
do
idea.
somewhat. I see it's one of those things. Oh, remember back in the day when you could?
Oh yeah, dude, I totally remember that.
Oh.
Or remember really
this-
great deals
and you know what? We're talking way back in the day.
for
though.
sure. I
This
remember
wasn't like before. This wasn't-
Becker's was great.
Yeah,
Remember
this wasn't before the whole inflation COVID-y thing.
No,
we're
no,
talking
no.
like way back.
way
know.
back in the
Because
day.
even before this, you'd go into a gas station or something like that, and it's like 2 for $9.50 or
Yeah.
$4.50 for a bag of goddamn
Man,
chippies.
I remember Big V for the summer. You can go and get like quarter Cokes.
Hmm?
Remember that?
Oh, we never had big name convenience stores back.
Oh, okay.
we got we never.
I grew
had
up
them.
with the Beckers.
Sorry,
Yeah,
we
me
had a
too, yeah.
Circle K for a while,
Oh, you did
And then
before
it-
they were
and then it
Circle
went-
K's here.
and then way
yeah.
before,
Okay.
way before, and then it went belly up for some reason. I don't know. And then we got a Subway.
Movie sucked. Yeah,
We got
Bill and Ted.
Right? That's probably why we got it.
Just
But
kidding.
no,
I
and
love
then
that movie.
they turned it into a Subway.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we had like just your regular corner convenience shops.
Yeah.
Like mom and pops.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Anyways.
don't remember because I guess I never paid attention. I was either not paying for it because I was young enough not to.
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
Mom and dad were paying for it, or I was too high to care.
Well, I will admit, entirely. It's possible on our side too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
But I have
'Cause-
to admit, one of those sort of on that topic though, it's one of those funnyisms too. It's sort of, how do I phrase this? Like just different lives. My
Mhm.
kids, what would they prefer to do than walk out to go to that corner store? Is they'll Uber it.
That's crazy.
that's
Paying so much more.
yeah.
Well, that's just it.
So
They do.
nuts.
I mean,
It's
not
so
only
nuts.
not only like
That
don't
drives me
crash
nuts
my
too.
gears. Don't drive me crazy. The delivery service thing. It's like
Oh yeah,
it's so fucking convenient, but at the same time,
It's-
you're paying literally like
double.
$12 more
Yes.
just to get something.
Yeah.
It's silly.
It's silly, and yet
You know what?
God, I think it's a younger age. Even my nephew's come to live with us. I think he's ordered and Ubered home many times in the
Right.
2 weeks he's been with us.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
The worst part is, I know that all these fucking places we're talking about in our area, do you know where they get their products from? Do you know? Costco.
What do you mean? Where do they get
Costco.
their? They
Costco.
They don't go to Costco to get my Taco Bell. What are you talking
Maybe
about?
not Taco Bell, but the convenience stores.
Oh, the
And-
convenience stores.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So that's why all
yeah.
that shit
Talking about
costs.
the fucking skip the dishes,
No,
dude.
no,
I'm like,
no,
he goes
no,
to
no.
the restaurant, you dum dum.
No. But to
I
be
feel
fair,
like using it to pick up though.
to be fair,
It
listen,
is
Place
listen.
pick up orders because
Yeah.
I don't like fucking calling people.
Yeah,
The
that's
restaurants also get their supplies from the Costco.
Well, yeah,
which I think is also interesting. So all
depending
that-
on the restaurant, but yes.
but it makes,
typically,
it makes sense.
yeah,
Well,
you're
if
right.
it's a
Depending,
chain-
you're right.
if
You're
it's a
absolutely
chain,
right. Yeah,
it
they got
wouldn't.
their own.
Yeah, they
supplies.
But
got
yeah, I know. Like the guy at the corner store by us, he was always unloading his vehicle from Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Kirkland. I buy tomato paste there sometimes
Sure.
if I'm in a jam.
So that's why it's, typically double the price on top of the delivery.
Well,
and all
that
the other
too.
bullshit.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because if you look at it, if you look at go to any restaurant on Skip the Dishes.
No, too expensive.
Don't go to it. Go look at it. Look at any restaurant on Skip the Dishes, and
Okay.
the dishes will be $1 or $2 more
Yeah.
than what you would pay if you called in to order it,
Oh.
and then you're paying a service fee,
Right.
and then potentially a delivery fee,
right.
and then
Tip.
yeah,
Driver.
just
Because
Restaurant.
what I
Cost
did
on
the other
cost
day
on
is I
cost.
used it,
Yeah.
like I was just saying to
Dave
Dave, I
gets
used it
pissed
to
off
pick
by
up.
not tipping the driver. What?
Mhm.
You gotta
Sorry.
tip your driver, man. He'll
Yeah,
pee in
Dave,
your
come on now.
fucking Coke.
That's right.
oh,
Spin on your burger.
I'll put dong on your fucking taco.
And jizz on your pizza.
I would maybe try the dong on the taco.
Dude, that happened. In,
Dong taco.
it wasn't a donko.
What?
It wasn't jizz, but some fucking delivery. This was like 20 years ago.
Oh.
When I was living in North London there, I ordered from Panago.
Yeah, okay.
And I didn't even do nothing to the guy. Like, I was going to give him a tip and everything. This was before, ordering online and all that shit. I was going to give him and fucking get my pizza, gave the guy a tip, and there was fucking spit underneath it.
Nah.
Yeah, dude, I picked up a piece of fucking pizza, just spit.
Dude, why a douchey?
Wow.
Yeah,
move,
man.
I had something similar, but nowhere near that level. Where we ordered from some pizza place. Delivery guy came by late and just kind of just like,
Yeah.
And so I just paid instead of getting, I think it was an extra like $5 or something.
Huh.
We're fine. We're leaving. Go downstairs, and he had stuck this guy's a cheap fucking ass. Suck him on the mailboxes because we were in an apartment building at the time.
What?
Yeah, I was quite
What an
impressed.
ass.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, did you never see him again?
Oh God, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
back in those days, I called, I ordered,
Right.
yeah, just
Yeah.
one of those. But it was
Yeah.
just, it was one of those funny moments where,
And
I didn't get spit, thankfully, but
back in the day, you tipped big or tipped bigger to avoid those types of situations. That's usually
Yeah.
why you did it, right?
Yeah.
Typically,
Well, 'cause the next
like
time
good
you're gonna
service,
order-
obviously, but you also a little protection money.
Well, because next time you order from there, you don't want to get taco
Well,
dough.
Exactly. Don't
well,
want
no, it's
tacos,
more about
right?
the old days because when you did usually those delivery orders, it wasn't some random person. It was,
Right.
the one or two dedicated drivers to
Yeah.
that location.
Absolutely.
And again, it's one of those, just me being old, I kind of miss it because I
I
can
do
remember
too.
doing my chicken wings and everything every weekend for a time period. And it was one of the two same guys. I knew who they were. They knew who I was.
Yeah, I know. Same thing. I remember when when Philly and I lived together. Shout in the day back in the day. Shout out to Phil.
back in the back.
You
Shout out. You know what rubs me
Fucking-
wrong? For people
You know,
who
people
get their fucking
do
words
these
out.
things. Yeah, I know. But we had the same delivery drivers that would come from the same spots, and we'd always have fun times and talking to them and giving big tips when they were
Yeah.
quick and shit.
Oh, I used to love fucking driving delivery. Well, somewhat. In St. Thomas,
Oh wow.
it was fun. Yeah, because I worked for. I'll big up them even though they fired me because their fucking pizza's real good.
Yeah.
Al's Pizzeria out in St. Thomas there.
Nice.
Big ups to Al's Pizzeria because their
Right on.
fucking pizzas is delicious.
Shout out to them.
Even though
Nice.
they fucking can me for no reason.
Mm.
Not a sponsor, but
not a sponsor.
Would you
but
allow them to be?
del-
Would you
delicious
allow
But go
pizza.
buy a bite.
Go have
Yeah,
a slice.
try to-
Have
Yeah.
a slice.
know.
But no, it was fun because I'd deliver sometimes, and St. Thomas is such a small,
Yeah.
country kind of town.
Yeah.
That you end up delivering a pizza to some dude's garage.
Right.
You'd be like, "You want to sit down and have a beer?"
What?
Oh yeah,
No
I was offered
fucking way.
beers. I was offered fucking
Nice.
tokes off joints and
Nice.
stuff like that. And I was like, nah, I'm driving.
Yeah. If you weren't the driving, then it'd be a real nice just.
But then those were always the dudes who'd give you like a whack full of pocket change, right? Like,
Yeah.
like $12 in fucking loonies and quarters and dimes
Yeah.
and shit.
For sure.
Yeah, those are always the good ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's what I got the change.
Yeah.
I remember doing that to delivery guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Count it all out.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even like, I counted out and just back in the OTP days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Fuck.
for sure. Yeah. Well, that's because that's how you got your money.
Oh God,
You know,
yes.
and
Yep.
God, we weren't smart enough to have bank accounts, and
No.
instant cash wasn't.
Nope,
so
it was all
readily
just
available back then.
easy peasy. And that's the other
Easier.
great thing about those days, just cash.
Yeah, I know. I feel, man, that's the
I
other
know we
thing
bitched about it before, but
Kind of wish we'd go back to cash too.
I enjoy
Right.
having cash in my pocket.
Me too.
I do too.
Me too.
I always have like a couple bucks in my pocket.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
in case.
I have to admit, I'm one of those
'cause-
old guys, $20-$40. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it from my mom, I think.
Yeah.
She always has
She
money
gives
in
it
her
to you.
purse.
She's like, here you go.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll be like,
Here's your allowance,
I got
AJ.
$40. I'll be like, I don't need your money anymore, Mom. But
Yo. Yeah,
she'll
just
give
take
to
it.
me
Just
anyway.
take
Well, I
it.
guess I do need
Yeah,
it.
I can, Mom. I'll take it.
Or fucking lottery tickets, like scratchers.
Oh, Lord.
Mom's all about the scratchers. She'll hand me like $14 in scratchers.
Oh yeah.
And I'll win nothing.
That's the thing I can never. So don't get me wrong. Like I will admit, 100%. I've mentioned before, part of the whole workplace lottery group, and like this last 2-3 years, we win a free ticket every couple months. That's That's it. Nothing more. It's a hard. Like, come on. I've been playing this for years now. I think it's time for at least a couple grand.
At
Kick
least.
back.
Yeah.
Come on.
Show me it's worth it.
Like play Vegas style.
Speaking
Keep
of-
me playing.
I'm kind of getting tired of people saying, shit like, when I win the lottery, I'm going to.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shut up. Just do it. Don't wait till you fucking win the lottery. Just do it. Figure it out and do it. You know, I'm so tired of hearing that.
You're right. I think I'm going to quit my goddamn piss me off job. Fuck it.
8 times out of 10, it's somebody who doesn't even play the lottery.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. In my defense, as a dumbass, I do play the lottery.
That's true.
Oh, my mom's all, I think maybe I've purchased like a Lotto 649 ticket like a handful of times. Like I could probably count on one hand how many times I've purchased
the odd time. Yeah, same. The odd time I've done it. The only time I ever won money that I can remember was when I won tickets on the radio for free.
Oh, okay, one of those.
And I won like a few $100.
Nice. I think it was one of those F96 things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever won on a like a 640-90.
Yeah,
maybe like $5.
Yeah, and the only one I've ever wanted to win would be like the Cash for Life because I feel like just.
Those are the scratchies though. You got to.
I know, but that's the thing. I don't play those either. But I also don't pray that I win the lottery either. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not expecting.
I pray every day.
Every day.
Please,
Yeah,
I want to exit
please.
all my responsibilities. Please, I'm so tired.
Right, because that's what God's doing, sitting up there.
He's just checking out people. Did you pray for you and play your lottery tickets? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Here's your $1.
I will freely admit, for almost 10 years now, I have been contributing $5 a week.
Okay.
Yes, as part of our office pool.
It's $20 a month.
Yep.
That you're dropping on the lottery. That's a lot of monies.
Yep. $240 a year over 10 years, and I've been keeping track of it between. And again, so when I say 4 of us, there was 5, then it went down to 3, 4. Things change over time, blah blah blah. But nonetheless, over that time, I kept track of it, and I think we have actually spent like $7,000.
Jesus.
So a group
and won a fraction of that.
The most we've ever won is like $240.
Wow.
Yep, and that was going back
between
10 years,
how many
5 years.
people, right? You got to split it between how many people.
I think it was 4 of us, and so what we did is we threw $40 back in the pool, and then we went out and we had a $200 lunch, just the 4 of us. It was actually kind of fun.
That's fun.
Actually, it was fun.
Cool.
Going from memory, it was one of those work lunches, and actually, you know what's funny? I was just bitching about all this.
Yeah.
It was a good time. We only won that 200 whatever bucks, $40, and what our whole thing was. We just went out, and I can't remember the bar that used to be at Richmond, south of Dundas on King. They've closed ever since COVID.
It used to be the Fox and the Fiddle.
Yes, Fox Fiddle. Yes, that location. But either way, we went there, spent $200 in one night between food and alcohol.
Hell yeah!
It was. It's one of those. As much as I'm going to bitch about how much I've spent, I got to give him a head nod.
And it'll cost you about $7,000. That's $240.
Right?
So $6,800.
Again,
that's nice.
I'm trying to look at the positive side. You fucks.
Sorry. Yeah. No, that's nice. That you did. And like I said, even though I won money, I remember that. I'm sure I've lost way more to the lottery in some fashion or another.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. But I have to admit, and I've said it before, I love even just gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like anytime I've done the Vegas, the Niagara, I've never come home with more money.
No, neither do I. I can't do it for long. I can't. Like, I feel so fucking stupid when I get past, like, if I lose $60 in a row, I'm like, I'm done.
See, I always have my bar set. Yes, before I walk in.
I always plan.
Yes. I plan.
I plan. Like, here's $60 that I'm probably going to lose.
Yes.
Sure.
I accept this fact before I walk in the door.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's kind of how I deal with it.
I'm similar
That's how I don't
to you.
feel stupid.
Yeah, I'm similar to you, except that it's more for me. Here's my $60. I'm gonna fucking win tonight. So
I think of it like arcade games. I think of it like arcade games, right? You didn't win anything. You didn't get anything when you won. It was literally more of a waste of money to play an arcade game than it is to play a slot machine.
I disagree.
Well, a slot machine's an arcade game that could potentially give you some money back.
Depends. Yes, it's
is a type of arcade game.
A more simplistic arcade game, right? Whereas hopefully most arcade games.
Dude, I don't know when the last time you saw a fucking slot machine was, but there's a lot of them out there that are pretty more sophisticated than fucking Pong.
For sure. It's not to say your analogy is not correct, but the only one thing I would say that's different is certain arcade games and such could have narratives and things like that you'd actually want to follow or some sort of challenge to it versus slot machines are just supposed to be random.
Well, one retort.
Supposed to be.
Look at more recent.
Supposed to be.
I'm going to say though, actually, look at more recent slot machines. They do that. They build a story through your winnings.
I have seen a few of those. Yes.
So in some ways, actually,
they are
and
catching up to
themed,
arcades
you
for
can
sure.
kind of imagine, you know.
I know. Yeah. I'm just saying there's a slight, differentiation as at this point now.
So anyway, point being
Anyways.
is when you plan to go and play some arcade games,
Yeah,
you're losing money.
for sure. Yeah.
Regardless.
Uh-huh.
Same with the casino.
yes.
Same with the slot machines. But
Slot-
you might
slot
get some
machines.
back. You never know. There's that
You're
chance,
not
right?
getting
Well, you get the
money back.
moment of feel good, like when you're playing a video game and you happen to get a
dopamine
high
hits.
score
Yeah,
or
there you go,
some
yeah.
shit. Same
For
thing.
sure.
Yeah. That's a good play. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to feel fine about going out and gambling my money away. Thank you, AJ.
Good job, AJ. Yeah.
What else burls your peanuts?
Why me? What about you?
I don't know.
Work. I think I already bitched about it, so I'll
yeah.
stop. Just
No, you go ahead.
I don't even know how to bitch about it. It's just fuck. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Okay.
That's all he's got.
It's
Fuck
just
those
one of those
guys.
wonderful few weeks of just grind, fuck, fail, grind, fail.
I'll tell you what boils my peanuts about work. What cobs my corn.
I like that one.
With Chase Your Shaft.
Wow, way to go that way.
That was disgusting.
You know what shafts me recently?
What plucks my booty hair. I get the point behind unions.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
I can't say big name or things like that. It's just kind of what burls my nuts. So the job is I got to go to work. They schedule me. They have to schedule me for 3 hours. Right? They have like they can't like I have
No
to
choice. You
no
have to work
choice.
at least 3 hours. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But usually, like on Sundays or Saturdays, if there's no big event that's happened or if somebody's set up something, I'm coming dangerously close to saying where, but
Set up something. Yeah.
there's
fine.
just it's all done.
Right.
And then maybe the person before me did a few things that I could have, I'm not saying like those people got to not do shit. But it's like I go to do something, it's like, oh, that's already done. So how do I tick out the clock here? Right? It's almost a
Right.
waste of my time.
Right. Being there when
Because
you need it.
and it's only like 2 or 3 shifts a month,
Mm.
right? So it's like it's at a certain point, is my time more valuable than the $50-$60 I'm getting at the end of 2 weeks,
Mm.
right?
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. No.
Like, yeah, $50-$60 is $50-$60.
But you can also make that elsewhere if you're not. Yeah.
Well, if you can
Well,
find
I
something
don't really
that's
have the.
dedicated.
I don't honestly really have the choice to do that though, because I'm all day at home with the baby,
Right.
Yeah.
right? So
Right.
I'm kind of. My job is dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, see, in that
So-
case, it's almost, and again,
Are you getting
it's more of the
raises
you
yet?
almost wish you. It sounds like, I guess, my perspective from you is more that you wish like when at least you showed up for those 3 hours, you did something.
Yeah, like there are certain things to do, but it literally like if I did them all in a row,
Yeah.
like if I went, okay, here's task A and finish that, here's task B and finish that, like it would take me about maybe an hour
Right.
and a half. And then how do you tick-tock the clock, right? Like,
Oh,
like how do you run the rest of that time out and,
okay.
and feel like,
Podcasts.
hey,
Podcasts.
No, because it's
Sarcastic
almost
podcast
so
at work?
I'm actually kind of curious now.
Let's do a podcast at work,
Give us a call. Let's show.
right?
And again, I don't know how feasible this is, but like if you were able to like do that work in an hour and a half and just say, hey, yeah, I got done in an hour and a half, but it's done, and still get the 3 hours, would that be like, to me, that seems all right?
That's, I mean, don't get me wrong, it has benefited me in the past where if I'm called in more than 24 or less than 24 hours in advance, they get extra monies. They didn't tell me once that I didn't have to come into work when I was scheduled because they were doing some sort of thing that people weren't allowed in the building for afterwards, like chemical smell and shit like that.
Yeah.
But nobody told me.
Yeah.
Right. So I showed up. They're like, oh, we'll give you 3 hours because you showed up and nobody fucking told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's
So cool.
standard, yeah.
But no, if you do that, like if I were to even go home sick or something like that,
Yeah.
no, it's that time. And then,
Gotcha.
but if I wasn't sick, so say that, and I did that a lot, like there's only X amount of work to do, they could renegotiate stuff with the union and blah, blah, blah. And I guess
So what would
on the union side of
Yeah.
it, you don't want that to happen because there's so many benefits. They have to, it's,
Yeah, so it's one of those wonderful, there is no real perfect right answer.
yeah. So
what
it
would be
kinda
your ideal
burls my nuts.
situation? What would be the fix if you could have it?
No.
I don't know. I think
Because again, just going to something like hourly where you're not in a union, like, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, it's one of those funny, just
I mean, I don't get any other benefits than certain things. Like, you get like, a few small benefits, but I don't get like health benefits or full-time benefits or even real. Yeah, it's a weird scenario.
Yeah.
I find it hard to go to work sometimes.
No,
and not even
Guess
because
what?
of the work.
Just you, man. No one else does. Everyone else.
Yeah,
gets on
well,
it.
no,
Everybody
like
loves it.
I feel much the same now.
I
For
feel
me,
it.
it's just more the work in my case, just the head against the wall constantly.
Yeah.
And me, it's nihilism.
Hmm.
It is. It's like, what the fuck's the point? All of it seems so fucking irrelevant and stupid.
It's true.
All of it. All the systems that are in play right now seem so fucking cheap and see-through and don't make any sense. And you just watch
It's one of those
idiots
things-
all day do idiot shit, and you can't do shit about it other than watch it
man.
happen.
Don't get me started on idiots.
Well, no, it's not even about idiots. It's just like, and again, I don't know, it's one of those fucking middle-aged moments where it's just like, oh, my life, blah, 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 or something. But it's just fucking every time you turn around and try to like make things fine so you can relax. Nope. 2 more things.
Right.
Nope. 2 more things.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, physically, mentally,
I want to be fucking young
conversationally,
again.
why is it you can't just directly attack a problem? There's always got to be something in your way. Some
Even if you
obstacle.
go and you get that moment, of,
Yeah.
I'm going to focus on this.
Yeah. And it's like,
you fall
oh,
over,
shit.
and it's because all the 15 other things
Exactly.
went and
It's like,
tripped your
fuck,
at.
now I got to take care of this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That shit. It's like, fucking never ends.
Yeah. If it's not
Infuriating.
working, it's another.
Ooh, now I'm in a moment. Yeah, now.
Now I'm really pissed.
Yeah, that happens to me with my vehicle.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my vehicles.
Yeah. What cheese is your milk?
That was a good one. I like that one. Well done.
Jesus. What fucking cheese is your milk?
Moments like this.
Gets your
Life
BVD.
sucks once in a while, but
Hey.
Remember BVDs? What gets your BVDs in a bunch? It was a brand of undie pants.
Barely.
I've never heard of that.
It was like in the
No.
Red
90s.
value darts?
No, it was a
Yeah.
90s brand. You always saw them on the TV.
Yeah,
I
the only
think-
thing
I
that
think
I
it was a US thing.
there was I always remember the radio thing at the 10 o'clock on FM 96 back in the days where you'd show up at 10 o'clock and I can't remember the guy's name, but he had the voice, had the intro every evening at 10 p.m. where he would just bitch about something for 2 minutes.
That was the champ.
Yes.
The champ.
Yes.
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear him?
He probably wasn't in the area because this is
No,
way back.
I'll try to link something in
few
our description
decades.
because the champ was really fun. It was like, yeah, we'd just be like, he had this catchphrase,
The
and
intro.
I lost it, and basically
Yeah.
talk about someone fucking with his wife or whatever, and like,
Yeah.
and he talks like a pro wrestler, like he's beating the fuck
yeah.
out.
It
It
was
was just
so-
fun
I
narrative
loved
shit.
it.
Yeah, I like that too.
I miss just being able to enjoy that. Now you turn
Actually-
the radio on at 10 and no, it's not actually
I
radio.
we bitching about jobs. I used to bitch about being a parking attendant back in the day, but I remember because you're fucking bored at that job a lot of the time, especially if you're doing night shift. You're not busy,
Yeah.
right? Unless it's an event or something like that. So I would call on the radio all the time because this is the days before cell phones.
Yep,
and
yep.
The way they are now and shit. So I talk to DJs or whatever. We just shoot the shit and talk nonsense about music and stuff. And that was a good time, and it was only because I was
For
able to do
you.
that. Yeah,
They'd see the number.
no,
and be
no,
like,
no. It was. You know what they'd
fucking
actually do?
weird guy. The
No.
weird parking guy's calling again.
I'm sure they
Oh,
actually did know him.
And then they were calling around to each other, right? Like Bob FM was calling
That's
FM
right, like,
96,
oh, this
who's
fucking
calling
guy
fucking
again.
classic rock. And did the
That's
fucking guy
right.
call you too, man?
Yeah. It was a good time
Yeah,
for me.
I can't say that I didn't do that. But we had our AM radio station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the only reason why I know it was mutual because they would like put me on hold to go and deal with shit.
Oh,
come
and then
back
come back and talk to you.
Yeah, but I hear yes,
'Cause they were
absolutely.
bored, too.
If they were bored too. I think that's what it was. We bonded over mutual boredness. You know?
Yeah.
You know, fucking how fucking boring could it be when you literally talk for 30 seconds at a time? Then you just literally press a button and it
And
goes
listen to the
into
same damn song.
Yeah, exactly.
And again, and we'll age ourselves by saying silly things like, I want that back.
I know.
Again, I know how much it probably sucks for that poor person.
No, you're right. You're right.
But I want an actual live DJ at 10 p.m.
I agree. I miss that.
They have them in the mornings.
Yeah,
They have the morning show DJs.
Yeah.
Are they
they're
still live?
DJs. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They're still live.
Okay.
Because I know, like nowadays, you just hear the morning show repeats. Like,
Yeah, that's what
In the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like the Taz and Jim show or whatever. Yeah, that's live
Yeah, that's
during the day.
all of those shows. I think are they called the Zoo Morning Show, Morning Zoo shows, something like that. They're called.
Yeah, I think so.
I honestly don't.
Yeah.
I have to admit, it's one of those things. As much
Where
as
they-
I
where they have
missing
the-
it the last time I listened to the radio,
Where they have the stuff like
How you doing?
Yeah.
What you talking about, Willis?
Agent's dream job. Exactly.
yeah.
you're gonna push the buttons.
Push buttons.
I've been listening to CDs again.
CDs.
Yeah, because I got an old stereo in my car and it plays CDs. I'm like, fuck it, why not?
Nice.
And it's just something nice about just going through albums again. You know what I mean?
We have a CD player in our car, but it's so inconspicuous. It's like this slot way down below all the other entertainment.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking. I'm pretty sure it's below the fucking. Below the.
Don't tell everybody.
Climate controls.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
That's
it's like
weird.
right
That's
down
crazy.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
don't
fine.
bring out what she wants to hide.
It's just it's hiding. It's hiding. It's just a little slit.
Shy. Yeah.
You wouldn't even know
Wow,
it's a
just
fucking
in
CD
there.
player.
Get right in there.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, no, it's been nice to kind of relive that nostalgia.
Yeah, I have
It's
to
been
admit,
alright.
I have to thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I have been
These
grumpy-ish.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know if I have any CDs anymore.
Yeah, it's
I've got, like,
CDs, no. I
I've
don't
got
have
like
any.
box set type things, but
No, I don't
yeah.
have anything.
I had all my CDs. That rips my rear. People who steal stuff.
yeah, that's annoying.
But no, I had all my CDs ripped off.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sold all my CDs,
400.
about 200 for me personally, to a
Yeah.
guy on the street for $50.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, actually, it was all right.
Yeah.
I told him some of them don't work. He's like, $50. I'm like, all right, they're yours.
Yeah. I think we're gonna do a garagey sale or something soon.
Nice.
Because I got DVDs and VHSs that
Oh.
are
Oh, wow.
Well, now.
pointless.
Yeah, I have to.
It's
I
just pointless now.
I cleaned out all my DVDs. I just just dropped them
I'll
off.
keep like special editions of stuff, like
Sure.
I've got a Dogma special edition and shit like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'll keep all that stuff, but like
Yeah.
just random.
I do regret
Movies.
selling, or did I sell it? Yeah, I sold them for relatively cheap when I had all of the Kevin Smith movies from Clerks to Jay and Silent Bob on VHS. And I think they're all now worth money.
Oh,
Which
really?
is crazy. Why
Man,
would
For a
VHS?
VHS?
I know, I know.
Well, it's like
I never
it's like old Disney.
understand.
It's like
Yeah.
old Disney movies. You find ones from certain time periods,
yeah.
and they're worth like stupid amounts of money.
Now-
Well, I don't know about now. But,
Well,
but up
dude.
until now. But
No,
still.
dude.
So, but
Nah,
that's
dude.
part of why they're worth more, because some of those older movies they've updated to
Right.
cut out
Oh,
those
right.
old
Yo, fair,
offensive.
fair.
No, there's
yeah.
that kind of stuff
Yeah.
too.
Like
But
the
no, even
OG Star Wars.
A lot of it-
I was about to call it
Yeah.
Star Wars.
a
Yeah.
lot
Just-
of it has
yeah.
to do with box art.
Right.
It's when you have the original first release box art. That's when
Yeah.
they're worth like $200-300.
Like
the
the
original-
full package,
and then there's-
not just the
Then there's funny shit like on the first printing of the Little Mermaid DVD. There's a Willy in the castle.
Yeah. What's
there-
Willie doing there?
No,
He's castling.
Lincoln?
Willie Johnson.
Lincoln?
You know,
Willie
Wi-
Lincoln?
old Willie
Is
Johnson.
we got an Ariel? It's like, hey.
Well,
hey, how you
youngish, youngish.
young Willie Johnson.
There you go.
doing? Yeah, Willie.
Tall,
I don't know where
tall
I'm going
Willie
with this one.
Johnson.
Wow. It's a
Tall with a
big,
broad
what a big
body.
helmet you have there. Okay.
But yeah, there's stuff like that.
All right.
So like the original box art type stuff is
And
is
now-
what
That I
it
could
is.
understand.
But
Remembering those old
Yeah.
plastic foamy clamshell.
the Disney one, yeah, those are the ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
guys.
those guys.
They're
Mhm.
white. They're all white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people want what they want. They make money for that stupid shit.
Collector shit, man. We collect fucking posable chunks of plastic.
I don't.
You lie.
You're crazy.
You fucking lie. You are such a lie.
No, I don't collect them.
Your whole existence is a lie.
No,
You have artwork. Right?
yeah, there are.
There you go. There's
Oh,
artwork.
okay, posable art, interactive art.
Yeah, I modify them. Okay, done.
You're able to set up your scene to best
And-
reflect the art and what it provides.
Absolutely, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And you can put your junk on them.
for sure.
Yeah.
And prices on that shit have gone through the fucking roof.
Putting your
Holy
junk on
crap!
stuff?
Yeah, put my junk
Oh
on
no! I
stuff.
just want to say I want to sell something
No.
random and just add. I put my junk on
I'll
it.
put my junk on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And I think part of it is because of collector markets, not
Or-
just because.
Greedy motherfuckers. I think it would be that's more part of it.
Yeah,
Hey, if you have the cash,
I know, but like, yes, you're right, and it is unfortunate, but it's not a necessity to buy.
well, no, that's what I mean.
collectibles.
If you have
However,
that cash,
however, they have been indoctrinated in society in such a way that people do treat it as if it's almost like the compulsory thing to do. So to have prices jump up so high in such a quick amount of time on some of these collectibles is quite
humans.
well,
are
that's
human.
why I say part of it. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I get, but you said greedy motherfuckers, and I'm thinking about, well, yeah, I guess in the end, because oil's expensive, which is
more expensive than ever.
greedy motherfuckers.
Right.
Plastic is made from
diamond
oil.
to be a better example of greedy
So-
motherfuckers.
That's true
the
too.
the not in this not in this case though,
Oh,
because action figures aren't made with diamonds.
Cool
they,
ones
they
are.
can be.
Yeah.
not generally. They're made with plastic, which is made from oil.
I love that
not-
he's defending this.
You're not going to get much posability of a diamond action
No,
figure there.
no.
Ooh, I will accept this challenge. Next episode.
But yeah,
Yeah,
oil's
it is.
expensive. Plastic's made out of oil.
Yeah.
Therefore, manufacturing costs in general.
And the other problem is it's such a saturation of the market. Is there a character they haven't made into plastic form now? I don't think so.
I don't. Between
seriously.
like McFarlane and NECA and
Toy Biz and
Yeah,
not Toy Biz,
Lego.
Hasbro. Yeah, it's all been done now.
yeah.
Just like, yeah. You know, it's funny because I remember as a kid.
Collect it.
I know.
I still buy that shit.
I know. But I was thinking as a kid when collecting Batman action figures and thinking how crazy it was you couldn't get like just Batman in his like gray and black suit from the cartoon. It was impossible. Or for the movies.
Oh, because
You know what I mean?
they
It
had
was always
like all the
ice Arctic freeze Batman or camouflage.
I'm sure
flight
at
suit
one point
Batman.
you could, just we couldn't.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but then or they were much harder to get than other versions or whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's
So I never bought
get
them.
virtually any version you want.
So I never wanted them
Why?
because I couldn't get just a regular one.
Yeah,
It was always like something that. Why would Batman be doing that?
yeah.
Right? Like
It's
snorkel
true.
butt
I know,
Batman.
snorkel butt Batman. Yeah,
You know,
I
like
know.
it's gonna snorkel up his bum.
Crime Squad. Like they got.
I don't remember that.
It's just
Crime.
Batman making a mistake. That's all.
Crime Squad Batman.
Or exploring.
Like, wait a minute. What do you mean Crime Squad Batman? Isn't that whole Batman's whole fucking thing? Is he's a crime squad? Like, why are we labeling this
or
shit?
they do like a crossover where it was like Batman, but he looks like a cop's action figure.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
This is why I'm very happy that when I was younger, I was just all G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
And Transformers for a bit. I will
Yeah,
admit the
I was a
Transformers.
G.I. Joe Transformers.
Yeah. Any of this
Yeah.
other shit, I didn't care.
I had a lot more G.I. Joe shit than I fucking
I had a lot too.
realized. I was thinking
Yeah,
about
me
that
too,
not
actually.
long ago. And it was like,
I
holy
regret
fuck,
kind
had a
of
lot
destroying
fucking-
and tossing.
Me
Yeah.
too. I agree. I had a massive collection and I really did love it.
Yeah.
I really did. In fact, I was thinking about that the other day, like favorite toy as a child or something like that. You know what? Ultimately, I think it was like the Snake Eyes figure that I had, and I remember losing it, just being devastated that I couldn't find it again.
Yeah, I had the
G.I. Joes were one of my
second
favorites.
iteration of Storm Shadow where he had the hood.
Oh,
yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Instead of the skin
Yeah.
tight one, he
Yeah.
had like the hoodie kind
With
of thing going
the
on.
like snowy kind of
Yeah,
black.
yeah,
Yeah,
and you have
so good.
Yeah.
So
arrows and
good.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
The other
that.
big thing I like is that I remember playing, broke the leg off one. I was very upset. Then I realized how it worked, and I realized, wait a minute, and I figured I could
swap out
pop
the
them and
legs.
Yeah.
swap.
Super easy, right?
yeah, you used to do that all
So
the
the
time.
characters I loved, I wouldn't touch them. But
Right.
for all the odds and random gifts,
Yeah.
I'd go and have some fun. Build up new G.I. Joe,
Yeah.
new bad guys, the
yeah.
middle team.
I remember getting like cheap ones. Remember whatever the knockoff ones just for
yeah,
repairs. You know what I mean? You could just
yeah.
take out the
I
legs.
never had knockoff ones.
Oh yeah.
You
There's
have to be,
lots.
yeah.
They were great.
I cannot think of the name of them. There
can't
was
remember
one
them either.
picture in my head from a Kmart or something that was just atrocious. And anytime I got it a
man,
gift, I would
Kmart.
smile,
Yeah.
but I knew it was shit.
It was so bad. Yeah, I remember this one with like a pink mohawk.
Oh
thing.
yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a lot.
I
Oh,
can't
man.
remember names at all. Though,
I had
have to
this
admit.
awesome. And I've looked up some of the names before. I can't remember the name of this one jet that I think a kid gamed at me, and it split apart. And one looked like a fucking rocket, and the other one looked like a stealth bomber.
Oh,
And
nice.
that was
That
the
thing.
Cobra one, wasn't
I
it?
think it was a Cobra jet. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was really fun.
I had the base for a while.
The brown one or
The plastic gray. Get to
They were all plastic, Dave.
Yeah, well,
Ah,
the
I know the one you're talking
the
about.
plastic gray, multiple levels.
Yeah.
Could set it all up. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that
quite
was a
nice.
really fun
Got that
one.
from a babysitter, and I wouldn't leave his house.
nice.
He wasn't the actual sitter. I think he was just the brother. But yeah, I would not leave his house because I was playing with this in his closet. Not in that sort of closet. Just everybody.
Dave was playing with it in the closet.
I think it's funny that bass you talked about. I think I also had it for a while, but it wasn't actually mine. It was our old friend. Shout out to Mike Weatherby's, who had let me borrow it.
And
it
just inherited it after a
yeah,
while.
and it became collateral damage in breakup, where I never got it back. It was,
Dun, dun, dun.
I love G.I. Joe so much. I don't think I like the show that much. It was fine, but I love the toys a lot. To the point where it's like, man, I've almost been convinced by those classified guys, the new G.I. Joes. They're like 6-inch.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
And I'm like, but then I look at the price. I'm like, no.
Real quick reference: the show, you're right, was just fun, but the movie where they had the bad guy, the head good guy, can't remember names, helping each other
Yeah,
because the good guy couldn't see and the bad guy couldn't
yeah,
walk for some
Genshin
reason.
G.I. Joe
Pentor, right?
That was G.I. Joe
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
That was because Cobra Commander, he got turned back into the Snaky Snake.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and Roadblock got the and
Yeah.
I've seen that movie
Right,
so many
fucking yes.
fucking
I
times,
remember
dude.
that,
I know
yeah.
exactly.
I haven't seen it
Shit.
ever.
That's
but
the one where
Dude,
Duke
good
dies.
reference,
Duke
though.
dies
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yeah, that's
it was-
right.
and it was just again the
Fucking
whole
great movie.
It was fuck. I'm gonna watch it.
I want to watch
They
it.
had the Cobra Law.
Okay, we got to end now.
I know. I got to go watch
Okay, time
G.I.
to go.
Joe now. Yeah.
Bye-bye now.
That's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
That was a good movie.
I love
We'll
it.
talk about it next
Anyways,
week.
look at us cheering ourselves up, guys.
I feel
Yeah.
better. Thank you,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
This
Yes.
started off as a grape fest and turned into a
G.I. Joe Love Fest.
I love fest. But back to the what you were saying. It's also because our generation is now the generation with quote unquote money.
Right. They did.
And we're all about retro fucking because like my parents were like retro to them would have been like records and
Yeah,
blah blah blah, like
absolutely.
what they were into back then,
Yeah.
right? And then now we're all
It's true.
toys and action.
They don't
figures
make
and-
action
True.
figures for children anymore. They're not made like
Not-
you do get your Play School or whatever's
No, you
or
do-
cheap versions of, but you don't
There's
get
that company Spin Master.
okay.
They have licenses fucking from like ranging from Paw Patrol to fucking Batman.
Right.
They released a bunch of Batman the Flash stuff,
Okay.
but it's all very basic,
Okay.
not articulated. Like they're
Right.
and they're like 3.5-inch figures.
So in that
so
regard,
they do, but they're not. When they get up to even the McFarlane,
yeah,
it even says right on 12+ on the box.
exactly.
right?
When we were kids, we didn't like have sideshow collectibles. You know what I
No.
mean? That stuff didn't exist. It was just whatever like G.I. Joes that came
Oh,
out
yeah.
or
yeah,
whatever
like-
ways were, and then we learned about variants and shit like that.
And then you hit 12, 13 years old and you
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about that shit.
You
It
don't.
just sits in a closet or in your basement. And
Yes.
all your friends play with it and this is cool and lose all the pieces, break
Yeah.
it. And you're just
Yeah.
like, whatever.
And then eventually you're just like, I don't need that. And then 30 years later, like, oh.
And you
Yeah.
know what?
Exactly.
It's funny. And this is probably one of the first times this will ever get recorded. My dad was right.
Ooh.
He used to
Whoa.
always say, take care of that shit.
Yeah.
Because I guess he figured that's the shit that's going to be worth it
Yep.
Yeah.
in 20, 30 years.
He's not
right?
wrong.
Yep.
Right?
He's not wrong. Yeah. And that's
I'm back to what pisses me off now. Oh,
Damn it.
12-year-old me,
Fuck.
man, pisses me off.
Pissed me off. And then
Oh.
42-year-old me
I had the
looks
big
at
fucking stealth dude. I had fucking like I used picked up a bunch in Florida when we were
Oh,
down
yeah.
there. Shit that you couldn't get
Yeah.
Like fucking Tiger Force or whatever the fuck it was.
I remember for Christmas one year, I got, it was one of the other jets. It was for the G.I. Joes. And the G.I. Joe came with, was it the Tiger Hawk? I don't remember what it was. But he had orange pants and like a green flight jacket. I fucking loved the shit out of that thing. I just loved it.
You cleaned it when you were done, right?
Chris was 8 years old and he'd fucking empty his pockets at night and he had fucking G.I.
Man,
Joes.
I just like, I've told you guys this.
Joes.
Obviously, Dave and I, we used to have wonderful toy wars with her and stuff. But also when we, even before I knew Dave, we would have like G.I. Joe battles in our backyards. It was the fucking best.
I had a homie we did that with.
Yeah.
We used to fucking, but we didn't just, we'd gather all the toys, right?
Yeah.
Because he had a shit.
Well, that's what we ended up doing too.
He
Same
had
thing.
fucking, this cat had fucking all the showbiz fucking Marvel shit.
Oh, yeah.
He had the G.I. Joes, the Transformers, the GoBots.
He's like, dude, we just became best friends. Well, yeah, all the toys. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So yeah, we used to get them all together and fucking have like battles against just like good guys and bad guys.
Yeah.
Now, did you
all
have
the, all
actual
the bad guy toys would be
battles? Because anytime we did this, friends, even when I was a kid, we would get everything set up. We would talk about it.
Yeah.
And then we'd be tired of
Oh
it
yeah,
anyway.
we'd play out the whole fucking scenario.
Yeah.
We'd play out the scenario up to a point and be like, "I'm bored. You want to watch a movie?"
Yeah, and that's it. Okay, that's what I remember to boot.
For sure. I love it though.
But we'd at least play with it.
Nice.
Yeah. Good times.
Always play with it. Never so often.
Yeah. If you're gonna shake it 3 times, play with it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You're already doing it.
I think I'm ready to
true.
shake mine.
Heyo. I think you already did.
Shake and bake.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, do we have other gripes or things
I feel
we want
good.
to kind of
This
go?
was a good one.
Yeah.
I do feel better.
All right.
So this episode will be called "Distracted by Therapy."
Yeah.
Okay,
we
sure.
have distracted ourselves through therapy.
That's right.
Distraction
Welcome back.
therapy.
We therapized
Distraction
ourselves.
Distraction therapy.
Distraction therapy. There you go.
I'm gonna coin it.
Is this-
I'm coining it now. It's now distraction therapy. It's a new quackery I've invented.
Is this the
I'm gonna write
first?
self-help books called Distraction
Is this the
Therapy.
first episode where we actually legitimately help somebody?
Yeah,
Namely
maybe.
ourselves.
Maybe. Maybe.
I love it. All right.
I don't know. I guess you guys had more gripes than I did because I just have general
Yeah.
gripes that everybody had had.
Mm.
You know, stupid drivers, stupid parkers.
Oh yeah, all those fuckers are
Right.
assholes.
Stupid
Yeah.
bikers.
And I
stupid
think there is
walkers.
something to be said about London having worse drivers than everywhere else.
They're bad.
Honestly, I mean,
And you know what? The joke
Here we go.
in Northern Ontario, the joke
Yeah.
in Northern Ontario is that people from Winnipeg drive terribly,
okay,
right?
yeah,
But it's hard. It's like people in London drive poorly, incredibly poorly, but not as fast as they do.
Mhm.
People in Winnipeg just drive fast and dumb.
okay.
People in London just
Dumb.
deliberately dumb
Yeah.
or something. Like this. Here you go. Here's what fucking.
Here we
pisses
go.
me off. Here's-
I think
here's what gets-
drivers are just
gets me
incredibly
sour.
greedy.
Went to the fucking the Freshie Co there today, and this happens all the fucking time. Probably every time I go there. There's obviously the row of slots where you can park your car,
Right.
and then there's always the one dude on the outside of the slots. There's no parking spot there. That's where people drive,
Mhm.
but he's always parked there, even though there's parking spots.
Gotcha.
There's spots to park in.
Right.
Right? It's that,
Or the
that
fucking
gets my
asshole that
goat.
takes up 4 spots because he thinks his
'Cause
truck car thing or
because he's
whatever.
got a fucking trailer on the back
Yeah,
and he's
fuck you,
traveling
man.
around the United States.
No, that
Oh.
part I don't know. No, not a problem.
I got no problem with those guys.
Well, unless you're like right in the middle of the lot, don't be a douche. Go park on the edges, right?
Yeah, no, those fancy car guys or some shit where they take up a whole bunch of spots. Or
And I hate to say it, but it does seem like the worst offenders do come from like fancy cars.
yeah,
It does
Oh,
seem
yeah.
like that.
Oh, yeah.
BMW owners, Mercedes owners seem like they fucking do whatever the hell they
the dude
want.
I'm talking about has a big fancy F-150 truck. Yeah,
So probably got a tiny penis.
so
Probably.
small,
So small a penis.
Or people parking for the fair on my
Oh,
on my
fuck.
fucking street. They're dumb too.
They're such dicks.
Like the the chick, she comes to Chris is picking up his puppy dog from our place the other day, and we're getting ready to leave, and this girl starts walking up. She's like, "I just parked here. Is anybody gonna park here?" And it's literally like right in front of where our tenant pulls into park.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
clearly
see-
that is the
You
spot.
can see there's a spot for is
Yeah,
this person gonna be? I'm like, I don't know. That's our tenant. She like I don't know her schedule,
Yeah.
so you maybe don't park there,
yeah.
Don't
you
block the
just
spot.
right? Like I'm sorry, but find a different spot.
I'm surprised the fair is still that busy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
People are bored. There's shit to do.
Yeah, it's just like even hearing the reviews, taking a look at what they have, like
You weren't interested? I just want to
know
see
what-
the beaches. That's the only thing I want
you know
to
what
see.
they don't have? You know what they don't have that pissed me off, and they've had
Elephant ears.
every other. They don't. I don't think they have
I don't say
elephant ears. It's one of the two. They don't have elephant ears or beaver tails.
Oh, wow.
One of the two.
Well,
Which
they're
is
pretty much the same
fucking
thing. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
But no, the Bavarian nuts guy. No, but the dude, he like
He's not spreading his nuts
like,
around?
He like candies his nuts. You can watch him candy his nuts right
Yeah.
in front of you. Where, you know,
Or they, like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
look at the sweaty nuts. It's so tasty. I like it. It's good.
but no, yeah, he makes the like the candied almonds and the
Yeah.
peanut. And no, he's not there. He
That's
hasn't been there
shame.
for the past couple of years.
Maybe he died.
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, he's been there doing that a long
Yeah,
time.
but
Yeah.
they don't have anybody there. They have like
That's weird. How
Have you
ca-
tried Googling
I mean,
this?
if he did
Yeah.
not die, or if he did die, who's there to take up the mantle?
I don't know.
You know?
They have like 9 of those stupid lemonade shacks that
fucking
look like
hate
lemons.
those things. So tired of them.
Yeah.
They're annoying.
They are.
And they're fucking. Who
there's
pays
an-
fucking
I
$10
was
for
gonna
a
say, there's
lemonade?
an
A lot
inflation
of
thing that
people
fucking
do.
So
bugs
retarded.
the fuck out of me. The lemonade thing and French fries.
Oh my god,
That bothers me too. $13 for a little freaking dish of French fries.
for
man.
sure. For
That's
sure.
Well, fair, though,
bullshit.
right?
Oh yeah,
Okay, good.
Yeah,
it's bullshit.
it's
It's bullshit.
it is bullshit. People fucking.
Or $10 for me to throw a ball at your stupid fuzzy clown and knock it down. Are you fucking
$10.
serious? Are you fucking serious?
to win what a fucking $2 toy?
For what?
Fuck off.
Even
Yeah.
$5 was too much,
know.
but I mean, I could justify that. I can't justify $10
Basically buying a pack of cigarettes
damn.
to throw
I was
a
never
fucking thing at a ball.
fair game guy
My
anytime.
God.
I got, you know what? I was up until I went to Cedar Point the first time and with my dad. And I played one of those games where you've got like the poles with the metal ring around it.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
got
yeah.
the spirally thing. You got to ring it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. All
Oh,
the way to the
yeah, you
bottom.
told us this one,
yeah,
yeah.
and just it went, and they're like, "Nope, sorry." I'm like, "No, I fucking made it to the bottom," and they just totally. And I realized,
Yeah.
oh, my dad explained it was a scam. I'm like, well, fuck
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And I wanted to play them again.
Scammies.
Never really into
Scam ding dongs.
You know what scams my money? Like,
We
what?
I mean
What?
going to those I was burping. I was trying not to in the microphone. Just like that. But no, I mean we bought the wristband for Max, which was stupid expensive again.
Oh,
But
shit. How much?
but $47.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but fortunately he actually got use out of it this year.
Okay.
That's good.
So
That's
he
good.
actually went on rides. We got
Nice.
Nikki got $20 worth of tickets too.
Wow. Now who's
Well-
looking like the Monopoly guy?
No, I was
huh?
gonna say, but his friends gave him $40 for his birthday to go to the fair. Remember we were telling you that?
Yeah.
So
nice.
yeah, we didn't
That's good.
pay all that much, and I found 5 free tickets on the ground on my way
Nice.
to work that day.
When you say found,
Nice.
you mean you beat the kid up and took him?
No, it was in the
Oh,
morning.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It was in the morning when the fair wasn't on.
Oh.
So
Hmm.
Sure. I would say that too.
there was vomit and tickets.
Because the vomit from punching the kid in the stomach.
Yeah. I mean, he was at least 15.
Okay.
He
All right.
wasn't like a little kid. That'd just be wrong.
I mean,
Over 12, you're allowed to, right?
free tickets are free tickets, man. You know?
13 is more my age line, but
Yeah.
hey, each their own.
Did you like the fair? Was it worth it for you? Oh yes.
Well, no, because I don't rides. I don't do rides.
I don't.
We got half price tickets too to get in, so that was fine. But watching Max, yeah, it was worth it watching Max do his thing
No, that's good to hear, actually.
and digging
that's
and
nice to
digging
hear.
that.
It's a good example, as much as I was bitching about earlier about, rah, rah, rah. But hey, you know what? If you can go and actually have a good time and feel good, fuck it.
Dude,
Yeah, like I have not afraid of heights vertigo, but vertigo.
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah.
like, get all spinny and it's like
Can't do it.
you
Yeah,
got the
I
spins and
gotcha.
you're drunk. Yeah, I just can't do rides anymore.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not.
Yeah.
So I don't. That's not what I'm there for.
Right.
I'm there to watch my kids have fun. Like last year we paid $15 a piece, and Max was free, and we didn't buy any tickets for any rides or anything like that. He sat there and he watched one of the bands perform on
right.
like,
Oh, I remember.
not the
you
big
shared-
stage, but the
that's
little
right.
stage.
Yeah.
He sat there and did that for
now.
like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, that was worth my $30 right there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember us
yeah.
talking about this time last year. too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was worth it. But so
All right.
now that he actually he didn't care to go on the rides, but he wasn't protesting.
Gotcha.
Because he had little friends that were going into it.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. That's pretty cool.
Little
So-
influence. I like that.
And
That's
Mom
nice.
went on some that she had to go on with him and
Okay.
stuff like that.
And she
Nice.
likes rides. Yeah, Nikki likes rides, right?
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Oh, all
I
right.
mean,
That's good.
not a huge
Whoa,
fan.
My bad.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm getting
All
buzz. Sorry.
All right, so don't go to the fair unless you like kids. And
Unless you like,
kids.
whoa,
Okay, whoa. Time to end this episode, Chris. Yeah,
what? You know, no.
You need some therapy that we just cannot give you, sir.
It's time to finish.
That's our next episode.
My
Now,
word.
thank you for that review. I never know because I don't know if I'm gonna go to the fair again.
No, it's only worth it.
Way over there.
It's somebody's, yeah, whatever. I'd say it's the first years that I went to the fair when I moved here. They had way more like vendor-y type, not
Yeah.
the vendors such as like food vendors or like goofy fair plushy vendors, but like you go into wasn't the Agriplex, it was the Progress building.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You go in there and they had the fucking, Ginsu man,
knives,
and the fucking,
nuts.
they
the
got
guy
Oh,
over there.
yeah.
none of that shit anymore, man.
Wow.
Oh, it's all
None
gone,
of that
eh?
shit. They don't even have like a nice food court kind of thing.
Yeah.
They had 3 stalls
Mm,
and
for a
that's it.
food court. One of
Yeah.
them was the hot dog place from
mm.
downtown there, and then 2 other fucking things, and that was pretty
Lame.
much it.
Shit.
All the rest was fucking overpriced fare, deep fried
I knew
bullshit.
the only other thing that would have been kind of cool. Although I don't know what it's be like now, but I know Smash Wrestling was doing wrestling.
Yeah, they were
there.
doing that there.
So I don't know if it
set
was fun or not. You know what I mean? Like it's not high. Well, when I saw it, it wasn't high quality. It was just in kind of off in the corner. But if they kind of give it a little bit of finesse, maybe it might be.
They had lights, and
Okay.
yeah, it was beside where they were doing a dog show.
Okay.
So it was in an area where there was entertainment
All right.
Yeah.
happening.
No, that's good to hear.
By the quote unquote food court.
All right.
Yeah.
3 restaurants. Yeah.
I feel bad for anybody who has to, like, when they did Comic-Con in the Agriplex.
Oh shit.
It smells like horse pee.
Oh yeah, because that's what it was
smells
forever.
like horse
It
piss.
was a horse
Yeah.
fucking.
It still is.
Yeah, yeah.
They still
Yeah.
do that shit there. They still fucking do like cattle auctions.
Yeah, they do
and
that
shit.
all year long. That's true.
But yeah, it smells. I get it when you go into the paddocks where they keep all the racehorses, because then they have all the farm
Sure.
animals
Yes.
in there. So that
Yeah.
makes sense that it smells like animals pee. That's fine. But you try and put in like vendors and food vendors and
Yeah.
like things to walk around and look at.
Yeah, and you just have that
It's
smell.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Not cool.
But it was a bummer when they did the COVID thing there too.
Mm.
Right.
The shots there.
Yeah, that was not
It
fun.
smelled,
Yeah.
it smelled like pee.
Yeah.
Things that smell like pee bother me. I'm done.
All right. Shall we wrap this up then?
Yes, please.
Wrapping things up bothers me. God damn it.
I'm gonna stay talking about this forever.
What you talking about, Willis?
That's right. And you out there, what's Chef's Sure Sausage? What gets you upset? What did you think about your episode? Our episode? We want to hear from you. This is a lot of fun for us and very therapeutic. So we want to hear what you have to say in terms of what bothers you in the world today and beyond. But let's keep things fun. So please let us know what's going on in our comment section on our Discord server. Come reach out to us on YouTube. Reach out to us on Twitter, our Instagram page, our Facebook page. X, yes. Twitter is X. That is correct. Yes, all of the socials out there. We will have all of these located in our description. On top of that, if you like what we're doing, we got ourselves a little buy me a coffee link. So please do us a favor, throw us a couple bucks there, do a like and subscribe and all that good stuff to let us know you care, because we appreciate it. And if you're out there and you're feeling a little alone in the mental department, not feeling well, we just want you to know that you matter, not just to us, but to those around you. And that stuff needs to get talked about so you can feel better. So if you can't find any people to talk to you in the vicinity, like we have each other, we're going to have links in our description so you can seek out the help that you might need. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
I'm the Dave.
I'm the J.A.
Okay.
Ja Rule.
Wow. What?
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
Nothing today.
No,
Yeah.
he was
I
like,
put it all in my sound clips now.
no, I don't
You
like
go.
shitty outros. That's not, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no.
And just like that, you got yourself sarcastically distracted. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Peace.
Guys, take care.